Hi guys, today we're taking a look at the Philips Evnia 49-inch gaming monitor. This is the 49M2 C8900 aimed at PC users and sim racers. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. Now this monitor has a seriously awesome spec with a 49-inch QD-OLED screen, a three-sided borderless design. It has a DisplayPort 1.4 and a HDMI 2.1 ports, together with it having a lightning fast 0.03 millisecond G2G response time, a 240hz refresh rate, together with a built-in KVM, so potentially making it perfect for both gaming and productivity purposes. So I'll be testing this out and seeing how good the picture quality is, doing some gaming on it with my gaming PC, on both my gaming desk and my sim racing rig, and I'll see how it performs as a productivity monitor, highlighting any pros and cons to give you a better idea if it's worth getting or not. But before I begin, if you're new to the channel, hope you can support me by subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my next release. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Let's begin by unboxing it and seeing what you get inside the packaging. You get a color calibration report, a remote control, a DisplayPort 1.4 cable, a Type-C cable, a HDMI 2.1 cable, a USB-A to USB-B cable, a bag containing some batteries, a screwdriver and a small bag with screws, some documentation, a couple of power cables with a kettle connector. You've got a VESA mounting bracket, and then we've got the monitor arm and feet. And underneath this foam, we've got the monitor. Attaching the monitor stand is really easy. Remove the two screws from the back of the monitor and then insert the monitor arm in position and secure with the two screws that were previously removed. Then attach the feet and tighten in position with the screw underneath. Now I can easily lift out the monitor and place it onto my desk and remove the cover from the screen. The back of the monitor is white with an area that protrudes out. It has a textured finish with a pattern of small squares all over it. On the left you have a joystick which gives you access to the OSD. It has Philips Ambiglow lights which go around three sides and an LED in the middle. On the bottom there's a power input which takes a kettle connector, and you've got the ports toward the right which consists of two HDMI 2.1 ports, a DisplayPort 1.4, one USB-C port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, one USB-B 3.2 upstream port, four USB-A 3.2 downstream ports with two for fast charge. The monitor also has built-in speakers, together with a Kensington locking point on the right. The monitor arm is made from 35% recycled plastic with a metallic grey finish on the arm, and the feet have a white marble finish. It's strong and sturdy, but it does stick out quite a bit, taking up a lot of room on my desk, which is 150 centimeters by 70 centimeters. So it's definitely worth investing in a good monitor arm to free up some space on your desk. You'd use the VESA mounting bracket that you get in the packaging and attach that to the back of the monitor, and this provides a 100mm by 100mm VESA mount, allowing you to attach a monitor arm to it. Coming around the front of the monitor, it has a glossy screen with an anti-reflection coating with thin bezels on three sides with a white frame. Underneath you've got a chin which has a grey metallic finish with Evnia written on one side and Philips written on the other. The monitor has a large 49-inch display with a 1800R curvature, providing a subtle curve, ensuring it doesn't feel too overwhelming, and with the stand it weighs 13.96 kilograms. I've given some dimensions on the screen, so if you're after the sizing of it, just hit the pause to see those values. You can easily make adjustments to the monitor, as you can move it up and down with a height adjustment of up to 120mm. You can tilt it forwards and backwards from -5 to 15 degrees, and you can swivel it left and right up to 20 degrees in each direction. The picture quality on this monitor is excellent. Colors look vibrant and sharp with its hybrid panel that combines an OLED panel with quantum dot technology, giving a 32:9 aspect ratio, providing a 5220 by 1440p resolution. With this monitor you get a massive screen real estate with the subtle 1800R curvature, giving quite an immersive experience when gaming or using it for productivity purposes. Plus, as it's an OLED monitor, you don't get any light bleed. The Philips Evnia is certified with VESA Display HDR True Black 400, giving stunning and accurate shadow detail with deeper blacks. It has a DCI-P3 99% color gamut with a color depth of 1.07 billion, so 10-bit color. It gives exceptional color accuracy, providing a more natural transition between hues, together with providing a contrast ratio of 1.5 million to 1, providing vivid colors with great contrast levels, producing deep blacks. Viewing angles from left to right and up and down are excellent, with literally no reduction in picture quality. Brightness levels are good at 250 nits in SDR, and with my light meter reporting just over 1000 lux in HDR, with the performance being great when gaming in a bright room. Plus it supports 240hz on both the HDMI 2.1 ports and the DisplayPort 1.4. The monitor has a glossy screen with an anti-reflection coating on the display, with a glossy finish helping to make the colours pop out and look vivid. You do get some reflections on there, but it's very minimal even in a bright room, to a point where it's hardly noticeable. And it also has low blue mode and flicker-free technology, helping to reduce eye strain and fatigue. Now onto gaming, and seriously, it provides an awesome experience, with it feeling really immersive on the 49-inch 1800R curvature, covering your entire field of vision. I've got the monitor connected to my gaming PC, which I built myself, and has a pretty awesome spec with an Intel Core i9 processor, Asus Noctua RTX 4080 GPU with 16 gigs, 128 gigs of DDR5 RAM from Kingston, and 2 terabytes of M.2 SSD storage also from Kingston. Gaming on this monitor is just incredible and so smooth, with the 0.03 millisecond response time, making this monitor so fast. The clarity levels are stunning, and as it supports NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, gameplay is awesome, with it being ultra smooth, with no screen tearing or stuttering, with the added benefit of the 240Hz refresh rate. The curvature doesn't feel overwhelming, but it does feel like the monitor takes up a lot of space on my desk due to the stand. But when you're gaming, the coverage in your peripheral vision is excellent, with the 5120 by 1440p resolution, giving you a wider view when gaming, providing you that additional coverage, which works really well. But remember, not all games support a 32:9 aspect ratio, so if you're planning on getting this for a particular game, just make sure that resolution is supported. Now, I've played a number of different games on the monitor, and they've all looked so good, with really sharp and vibrant colours, with it providing inky black levels. Testing with a console, and I've connected up my Xbox Series X, and looking in the display settings, with 4K UHD selected at 120Hz, you can select this, but as it isn't a 4K monitor, the maximum resolution is 1440p, but variable refresh rate is supported on both the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, together with allow auto low latency mode. Looking in the display settings, everything is selected except Dolby Vision and Dolby Vision for gaming, and gaming on either my PS5 or Xbox Series X will be stretched, as the ultra-wide format isn't supported on consoles. However, you can adjust the aspect ratio to 16:9 by reducing the screen size down to 27 inches by using the smart size option. But if you do this, you'll see black bars on either side. You're able to reduce the screen further, as there's a number of different size options available, with you able to take it down to 18.5 inches, making it perfect if you're a competitive gamer. But with the sizes lower than 27 inches, you'll see black borders all the way round. You can also use picture by picture and have two input sources showing side by side, enabling you to get a 16:9 aspect ratio, which I'll show later. The Philips Evnia 49M2 C8900 monitor also has Smart Image Game mode to optimize your options when gaming. The FPS mode improves dark themes in games, allowing you to see hidden objects in dark areas. It has a racing mode, which adapts the display with the fastest response time and high color with image adjustments. RTS mode has a smart frame mode that enables highlighting specific areas and allows for size and image adjustment. You also have Game 1 and Game 2 profiles, so you can customize your own settings for different games. The monitor has got some game mode options, so you've got crosshair, allowing you to have a crosshair displayed permanently on the screen. Then there's Stark Shadow Boost, which enhances dark scenes without overexposing lightened areas, and this has 3 levels to it. But the interesting one here is the Smart Sniper, where you'd have a small window which is zoomed into the center area of the screen to give you an enhanced view when sniping. You're able to make the window larger or reposition it higher, and from what I found, generally it worked pretty well. Now onto sim racing, and I've attached a monitor onto my sim racing cockpit from Next Level Racing. This is the GT Elite with the Moza R12 wheelbase, the Vision GS racing wheel and the CRP pedals. And seriously, the monitor feels absolutely amazing on the rig with the 1800R curvature, giving a really immersive experience when racing, with the curved screen providing excellent coverage, giving every detail in your peripheral vision without needing to turn your head. It provides a really insane racing experience with excellent performance, but obviously this is best suited on a PC gaming setup. Productivity wise, this monitor is perfect. With the DisplayPort 1.4 port, you get a refresh rate of 240Hz, HDR, G-Sync and 10-bit color support, providing excellent color and contrast levels, giving a large working area, perfect for displaying multiple windows, which helps with multitasking, allowing me to have Word, Excel and an internet browser on one screen. Plus, working in Adobe Premiere Pro is great, as I can see a large part of the timeline quite easily. Pixel density is excellent, with it having a PPI of 108.77, so text clarity is excellent on here. It features a built-in KVM, allowing you to control multiple devices using a single keyboard and mouse, and this allows me to use the monitor with my Windows PC and Apple Mac Mini, where I have the USB Type-B cable to USB-A connected to my PC and the Type-C cable connected to my Mac, with the ability to easily flip between the two and continue using the same keyboard and mouse. If you are using the monitor with a laptop that has a Thunderbolt connection, you could also charge the laptop as well as having it displayed on the screen, as the Type-C port provides a 90-watt power delivery. The monitor also supports picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture, which is great for multitasking, as it allows you to display two different input sources at the same time. So with picture by picture, you could have your PC shown on one side and have your console shown on the other side, with each one giving a 2560 by 1440 resolution, with it capable of supporting up to 200Hz on each side. But just to note, in this mode, HDR isn't supported. But the cool thing here is that you could have your PlayStation on one side and an Xbox on the other side, giving a two-player gaming setup, with each one providing a 1440p resolution. Now with picture-in-picture on your main display, you can get the full resolution of 5120 by 1440 with a 75Hz refresh rate, but no HDR support, and with the subsource supporting an ultra-wide format of 5120 by 1440 at 75Hz. But again, with no HDR support, and you're able to choose between 3 different sizes for the subsource, together with allowing you to change the position of the subsource on the screen. But on the negative side, I couldn't see a way of changing that aspect ratio on the subsource, so it's permanently in an ultra-wide format. The back of the monitor has LED lights on 3 sides and in the center. This is the Philips Ambiglow lighting, which is quite nice and bright, with it able to provide a really good amount of ambient lighting as it reflects off the wall behind. Even at a distance away from the wall with the monitor attached to the stand, the lighting is quite bright. You can change the colors and effects in the menu options, but the coolest functionality with the lighting is the Ambiglow technology, which matches the colors and brightness from the content on the screen, providing an awesome immersive lighting experience perfect for gaming or general usage. The monitor has built-in 2.2 channel speakers, providing a total output of up to 30 watts. These consist of 2 7.5 watt tweeters and 2 7.5 watt woofers. And with the DTS sound, it provides quite good sound quality for a monitor, with it even having some depth. It wouldn't replace having a good gaming headset, but generally not bad. Have a listen to this. Taking a look at the settings and menus, this is controlled via the little joystick at the back of the monitor or via the remote control that comes in the packaging, which makes things nice and convenient, allowing you to access the settings and optimize your display settings like the brightness and contrast, together with various other settings. Now, one of the biggest concerns with an OLED is the screen burn-in or image retention. This is where an image is permanently displayed onto the screen. To protect against this, the monitor does have OLED care options in the OSD, and this consists of a screensaver, pixel orbiting, pixel refresh, and auto warning. And Philips also provides a 3-year warranty, so you really have nothing to worry about with this. So in summary, this is an awesome 49-inch QD OLED gaming monitor, giving an insane gaming experience on a PC. Positives wise, the glossy screen with an anti-reflection panel is excellent, allowing you to use the monitor in a bright room with minimal glare, which reduces eye strain. And with the DCI P3 99% and the 10-bit colors look stunning and vibrant when gaming. and doing any creative work on the monitor. It has HDMI 2.1 ports and a DisplayPort 1.4 port with a lightning fast 0.03 millisecond response time together with a 240Hz refresh rate, aimed at PC gamers to give them the edge whether they're gaming at a desk or sim racing, with no screen tearing or stuttering, giving excellent viewing angles with the 1800R curvature, providing an immersive gaming experience. It has a built-in KVM, good speakers and Philips Ambiglow, giving some awesome effects with the color match with the contents on your screen. Plus it has a remote control for easy access to the monitor's OSD, making this an excellent all-round monitor. Negatives wise, it's a tough one, as the Philips Evnia 49M2 C8900 is actually a really good all-round monitor. The only thing I didn't like was the design of the stand, as it would have been nice if it didn't stick out as much, together with it having some cable management. And I know some people won't like the fact it's a stretch 1440p monitor, but I can see why they've done that, as if it was a stretch 4K monitor, then a lot of GPUs wouldn't be able to handle such a high resolution, and that would force you to have to upgrade your GPU. Price wise, it comes in at just under £900 in the UK or $1,300 in the US, which personally I'd say is excellent value for money, especially if you wanted a monitor with a large screen real estate, giving excellent brightness levels and a good all-round monitor for both gaming and productivity work. So there you have it. You've come to the end of another video, and I hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. If you have any questions on this, then let me know in the comments below. For those of you who've got to the end of this video, please leave a comment with QD-OLED, as it's awesome to see who's got to the end of my video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You can follow me on my socials. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to be notified of my next release. Thanks for viewing, and see you in the next one.